deal, everybody? This is Nate here, one-third of the super group that is Games Music Life. Let's talk about the series that just ended a couple days ago between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Now, I recorded this today. Now, this is after Oklahoma City was put out, and actually after Houston already played San Antonio in Game 1. So we saw that buzzsaw last night. So there's a little bit after the fact, but I just want to give my 2 cents on the series. Actually, I think it was a pretty good, entertaining series. It had a little moxie going in between the finals MVP guys, between Harden and Russell Westbrook, Alfred Brook. But rumor has it that Russell won it. It was a leaked document online. I don't know of any truth to that. I don't know. But nonetheless, man, it definitely was an entertaining series. I think if they had to cast the votes over again, they might have given it to Harden, because he definitely shown he can make his team better in winning this series. Now, people say that Russ didn't have any help out there, and I beg to differ. It was a $211 million worth of help he had out there. I think Oladipo forgot how to play basketball at points. And what happened to Steven Adams, man? I mean, he kind of just stepped back as well. So they definitely squandered a series within. James Harden didn't play the best series. He didn't shoot the ball well, and neither did the team as a whole, and Houston didn't shoot the ball well. But let's talk about OKC, man. Where do they go from here? I think they need to definitely get a shooter. They need somebody that can shoot the ball. They definitely need just their players to step back up again, man. This is the same team that actually went to the push Golden State last year. It was 0-3-1. Now, mind you, KD walked away from the team, so they had Kevin Durant. I'm sorry. So they're missing him and a lot of production, and that definitely you can't replace one arguably the second best player on the planet in KD. So I get that there was definitely big shoes to fill, but I definitely expected more out of them in the playoffs. I didn't expect them to beat Houston. I did expect them to give them a better offering. Houston ended up winning this series 4-1. So Oklahoma City definitely just kind of came out and just ran to a buzzsaw, and it was telling every time Russ left the court. It's like the momentum shifted. It was like they knew that once Russ was off the court, that they could just do whatever they wanted, and they wouldn't get production off him. So that definitely happened. So every time that he was off the court, he could just watch the lead just dwindle away. Now, it wasn't a big lead. It wasn't like he commanded them to a very big lead in every game, but nonetheless, it was a lead, and every time he left the court, they would lose that lead. So I think going forward, they definitely need a shooter. They need just confidence, man. I think that this series could have been very good for them to build their confidence. The first year after KD, for them to play so well and make the playoffs in a tough Western Conference, man, it was pretty cool and pretty good, I should say. But nonetheless, man, good doesn't win you championships, and good doesn't get you sprinkles on your ice cream. So I think that going forward, they just definitely need to get more confidence and just get maybe some more bigs. Maybe moving on from Enes Kanter as well, man. When he's out there, he cannot play any defense, so that's why he couldn't play in the series. People was asking me, like, why isn't Kanter playing? I was like, he can't guard nobody, so he had to sit on the bench. And then Steven Adams just kind of taking a step back. And I do like to pick up a Taj Gibson. Him and Steven Adams is pretty good. I don't know, like I said, what happened to Steven Adams, why he just kind of lost track on basketball. It seemed like he regressed this year. And maybe it was Russ. Maybe just playing with him, you're out there watching him, and you don't know. I mean, he couldn't even answer questions. Russ took care of that as well. But one thing I do like about Russ, man, you could like him or hate him, he's a tough competitor. He plays hard every night. And like I say, he's probably going to be this year's MVP coming to it. He averaged a triple-double. And, that's definitely has never been done since Oscar Robertson. So, we'll see, man. We'll see where they go from here. Now, moving on to Houston, they're moving on. Like I said, they played the San Antonio Spurs last night and made them look old as heck. They had DeMarcus Aldridge out there looking just like Dwight Howard light. He was just blending in, and they shot the ball very well. So, piggybacking on the series they just ended, they didn't shoot the ball well. They did shoot the ball well in Game 1 versus San Antonio. Now, I don't think that series is over any stretch of the mind, because we know Pop's going to get them ready. They're going to watch every ounce of that film and embarrass each other, and they're going to come back ready to play in Game 2 and the rest of the series. So if Houston can shoot the ball like that every night, it's going to be tough to beat them against anybody. But I don't think they're going to do that. They're going to have to grind. They're going to have to play well to win that series. So I do think that's going to be a good series against San Antonio. We'll talk about that when it presents itself. Once that series ends, I'll come back and do a video on that one as well. So it's definitely finishing up, man. Going forward, Houston's gonna be a tough out in the West. I think they're the team, in my opinion, that's gonna give Golden State the best run if Golden State, gets any adversaries, because they're moving right now. But Oklahoma City, man, we'll see what happens, man. So you can get some more talent out there in Oklahoma City to get some help. And rumor has it they might try to go get Blake and bring him back home to Oklahoma City, which I think would be a good move. Or even Melo, just get a 3, somebody that can complement Russ, and get rid of that myth that nobody wants to play with Russ, because that's why rumor has it that's why KD left. But that's my 2 cents on the series, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you think that Houston's going to be a good, team in the Western Conference? Do you think that they will give Golden State a run? Do you think they're going to steamroll over San Antonio as they've been doing? But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. This is an 88 130 super group that is Games Music Life. Drink more water, people. Peace.